So we're just going to start with an upper back stretch. So if you take your right arm, put it under your left, and then extend it all the way so that your shoulder is on your mat, and then extend your left arm ahead of you nice and straight. Now you can move your right arm so that it isn't parallel. Just do whatever helps you feel the stretch in your upper back. Try to keep your hips square above your knees, and nice deep breaths in and out through your nose. And then on your next inhale, bring that back up to tabletop and take your left arm under your right. Extend your right hand fully above your head and all your weight onto your left shoulder, feeling a nice stretch in your upper back. Again, nice deep breaths here. Feel free to move a little bit if you need to. Do whatever helps you feel that stretch. Nice deep breaths in and out through your nose. And we're just going to go back to tabletop and we'll do a few rounds of cat-cow. So make sure your fingers are spread nice and wide. On your inhale, look all the way up, curve your lower back, and exhale, tuck your chin in, press your upper back towards the ceiling or sky. Feel free to move around a bit in this position. Inhale, curve in your lower back, shoulder blades together, look all the way up. And exhale, tuck your chin in, press your upper back to the ceiling. When you're doing this, we want all the breaths in and out through our nose again. Feel free to close your eyes if you'd like to, and just do it in your own time. You don't need to keep in time with the video. Really over-exaggerate those movements. Inhale, look up, curve your lower back, pull your shoulder blades together. And exhale, press your upper back to the ceiling. Feel that nice big stretch. Nice deep breaths in and out through your nose. And on your next inhale, go back to tabletop, tuck your toes under, and we're going to press back into our first downward dog. Feel free to walk the dog, so press one heel down at a time whilst the other leg bends. Nice stretch in your hamstrings, push your shoulder blades away from your head, relax your head and neck. You don't want to feel like you're all tight between your head, neck and shoulders. Push your heels as far back as you can. Fingers nice and active, spread as wide as you can. Nice deep breaths in and out through your nose still. And on your next inhale, slowly walk your feet between your hands. Feel free to bend your legs and stand all the way up and into Tadasana. Now we're just going to start with some sun salutation variations. There are a few of them. So we're going to start, inhale, Hasta Tadasana, gaze all the way at your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, get your rib cage onto your thighs. Inhale, flatten your back. Exhale, hands down, step one foot back, followed by the next. Drop to your knees, chest and chin. And inhale into cobra. Exhale, push back into downward dog. Nice deep breaths again, in and out through your nose. Get those heels down. And on your next inhale, step one foot forward, followed by the next. Flatten your back and look forward. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, hands all the way up, gaze to your thumbs, and exhale, straight back in, forward fold. Inhale, flatten your back, gaze forward. Exhale, hands down, step one foot back, followed by the next. Drop to your knees, chest and chin. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, step one foot forward, followed by the next. Flatten your back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, hands all the way up, gaze to your thumbs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flatten your back, look forward. Exhale, hands all the way down, step one foot back, followed by the next. Knees, chest, chin, down onto the mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. So for now we're doing knees, chest, chin and cobra, so that means your hips and thighs are down for the cobra before you go into upward dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, hands all the way up, gaze to your thumbs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flatten your back, look forward. Exhale, hands down, one foot back, followed by the next. Drop to your knees, chest and chin. and exhale, downward dog. Inhale, step one foot forward, followed by the next, flatten your back, look forward. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, hands all the way up, gaze to your thumbs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flatten your back. Exhale, hands down, step one foot back, followed by the next. Knees, chest and chin into cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Push those heels as far back as you can. Inhale, step one foot, followed by the next, flatten your back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, hands all the way up, gaze to your thumbs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flatten your back, look forwards. Exhale, hands down, step one foot back, followed by the next, and chaturanga this time. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. So you can either stick to knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, completely your call. Inhale, step those feet forward, flatten your back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands all the way up, gaze to your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flatten your back, look forwards. Exhale, hands down, step one foot back, followed by the next, drop to your knees, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, get those thighs off the floor. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, one foot forward, followed by the next, flatten your back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands all the way up, gaze to your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flatten your back. Exhale, hands down, one foot back, followed by the next, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Feel a nice stretch in your hamstrings. On your next inhale, one foot forward, followed by the next, flatten your back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, hands all the way up, gaze to your thumbs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flatten your back, look forwards. Exhale, hands down, one foot back, followed by the next, knees and chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Make sure you've got space between your shoulders and your neck. Pull your shoulder blades together, heels down. Inhale, one foot forward, followed by the next, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands all the way up past the Tadasana. And exhale into Tadasana. Feel free to grab a quick drink whilst I just sort out my clothes. We're going to go into Sun Salutation B variation, and then we will start a flow. So we're going to start in Tadasana, and then inhale into chair. Push your knees together, make sure your weight isn't going too far forward, tuck your pelvis in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flatten your back, look forward. Exhale, one hand down, followed by the next, and chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, bring your right foot forward between your hands, drop your left heel into warrior one. So you want your hips squared, right knee at a 90-degree angle. Exhale, hands down, step that foot back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, step your left foot forward, drop your right heel, square your hips and bring your knee directly above your ankle, so a nice deep bend. Exhale, hands down, step that foot back and chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Nice deep breaths here, in and out through your nose. Create space between your head and neck. Inhale, one foot forward, followed by the next, and flatten your back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, back to chair. And exhale into Tadasana. So we're just going to start with a quick flow. Should be nice and simple. So we're going to start with our big toes together, quads active, pelvis tilted forward, chin parallel to the floor. Again, ignore me sorting my clothes out, I apologise. And we're going to inhale, go all the way up into the Hasta Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flatten your back, look forwards. Exhale, hands down, one foot back, followed by the next, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale into downward dog. Get those heels nice and firmly down. Inhale, bring your right foot forward between your hands, drop your left heel and warrior one, square those hips. Exhale, open your hips into warrior two, arms nice and straight, gaze at your right fingers. Inhale, reverse the warrior, gaze at your right hand again. And exhale, cartwheel those hands back down to the mat, step that foot back and chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale into downward dog. Inhale, we're going to swap those legs over, so bring your left leg forward between your hands. Drop that right heel, warrior one, so hips squared forward. As you exhale, open out into warrior two, hips open. Now you should feel a nice stretch across your hips. Inhale, reverse your warrior, gaze at your thumb. And exhale, cartwheel those hands back down, step that foot back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale into downward dog. Push your heels down. Inhale, step your right foot forward, drop your left heel, warrior one. Exhale, open those hips out into warrior two, arms nice and straight. Gaze at your front middle fingers. Inhale, straighten your right leg, send your hips back and open out into trikonasana, triangle pose. So you want to gaze at your top middle fingers. Keep those legs nice and straight. Exhale, hands back down, step that foot back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, step your left foot forward, drop that right heel and warrior one. So your left knee is directly above your left ankle. And exhale, open out into warrior two. So open those hips, feel that stretch. And inhale, straighten your left leg, send your hips back and into trikonasana. Gaze at your right fingers, arms nice and straight. Your left hand can either be on your ankle or on the floor or higher up your calf, completely up to you. And as you exhale, send those hands back down to the mat, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, step your right foot forward, drop that left heel, back into warrior one. Hands all the way up. You can either gaze at your thumbs if your hands are together, or separate your hands if you've got shoulder problems. Exhale into warrior two. Inhale, reverse that warrior, gaze at your fingers. Exhale, warrior two, keep that right knee directly above your right ankle. And back to reverse the warrior. And warrior two. Inhale to reverse. And exhale to warrior two. Cartwheel those hands back down to the mat, step that foot back and chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale into downward dog. Inhale, step your left foot forward, drop your right heel, warrior one. Exhale, open your hips out into warrior two, feel that stretch. Inhale, reverse the warrior. And exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Keep that left knee above your ankle. And exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse the warrior one final time. And exhale into warrior two. Cartwheel those hands back down to the mat, step that foot back and chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Nice deep breaths here, in and out through your nose. Inhale, step your right foot forward, drop that left heel into warrior one. Nice deep bend in your right leg. We're going to shift our weight into that right leg, bring your hands to your heart center, and we're going to go into warrior three. It's completely fine if you wobble. As you can see, I'm wobbling a fair bit. You can send your hands either out directly in front of you or keep them at your heart center. Point the toes of your left leg into your shin. Square your hips to the floor. Nice deep breaths in and out through your nose. And inhale, bring that knee up to your chest, and we're going to open out into tree. So you want your left foot to either be above or below your right knee. And you can use your hand if you'd like to lift that foot a little bit higher up. And again, your hands can either stay at your heart center or you can open out above your head, nice and wide. Do whatever feels comfortable in this position. And just take seconds, take nice deep breaths in and out through your nose. And on your next inhale, bring that knee back to your chest, and we're slowly going to send that foot back as slow as we can into position for warrior one. Square those hips. And cartwheel your hands back down, step that foot back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale into downward dog. Press those heels down. Inhale, left foot forward, hands all the way up, nice deep bend. And step that foot, shift your weight into your left hand, and we'll go into warrior three. Again, as you can see, I'm very wobbly. Just take your time, doesn't matter if you wobble, it's completely fine. If you are on a carpet whilst doing this, that will make it a little bit harder for you. I have no excuse because I'm literally on concrete. But again, square your hips to the floor. Hands can be either at heart center, or you can straighten them out in front of you. Do whatever feels comfortable. Nice deep breaths in and out through your nose. And inhale, bring that knee up to your chest. And we're going to open that leg out to the side. So again, your foot wants to be either above or below your left knee, and constantly try to push your knee out as much as you can so that you feel that stretch in your hips. Hands wherever is comfortable for you. Make sure your shoulders are nice and relaxed. If you're struggling with your balance, feel free to take your toes so that they're on the floor and your heels lifted. You don't have to be in full tree pose. Nice deep breaths in and out through your nose. And on your next inhale, bring that knee back to your chest, and as slow as you can, send it all the way back into warrior one. Exhale, hands down, step that foot back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale into downward dog. Inhale, step your right foot forward, drop that left heel, warrior one. Exhale, open out into warrior two, arms nice and straight, fingers active. Inhale, straighten your right leg, send your hips back, and trikonasana, triangle pose. Gaze at your left fingers. Legs nice and straight. And exhale, hands back down to the mat, step that foot back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale into downward dog. Inhale, left foot forward, drop that right heel, warrior one. 90-degree angle for your left knee. Exhale, open those hips, warrior two, gaze at your front fingers. And inhale, straighten your left leg, forward fold into triangle. Open your chest as much as you can. And exhale, cartwheel those hands back down to the mat, step that foot back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale into downward dog. And as we inhale, we're going to take our right foot outside of our right hand and our left outside of our left hand, and we're just going to go into the yogi squat. If you struggle with this, then take your feet wider. And you can also go onto your tiptoes. You can support your hands with a block if you have one, or just onto the floor. Use your elbows to push your knees out. Should feel a nice stretch here. Try and keep your back nice and straight, shoulders back. Really use your elbows to open your knees as wide as you can. And if you'd like to, you can try crow now. So it's a very similar position to what we just did. Feet nice and wide, spread your fingers as wide as you can, elbows inside your knees, and just nice and slowly shift that weight from your toes onto your arms. So your elbows are inside your knees, and then all that weight is going into your upper body. Fingers spread nice and wide, find something to fix your gaze on. Nice deep breaths in and out through your nose. And when you're ready, come back out of that and go back into the yogi squat. And we're just going to come into seated position, into a forward fold. So if you have a tight lower back or hamstrings, feel free to sit on a block at this point or just bend your legs a little bit. And as you exhale, fold forward, hold on to your shins or your toes. Try and keep your back nice and straight. Sorry, mine is a little bit bent in this video. Just keep your shoulders back, relax your head. Nice deep breaths in and out through your nose. And we're just going to go into happy baby, so lie down and bring your feet up into the air. You want your elbows inside your knees, hands outside your feet. Just grab hold of your feet, rock from side to side, do whatever feels comfortable for you. Focus on taking nice deep breaths. Feel free to close your eyes. Use this time to relax a little bit. And when you're ready, we're just going to go into a spinal twist. So put your right leg over your left and let your knees drop to the left hand side and then gaze to the right hand side. Try to keep your shoulders down on the mat at all times. Nice deep breaths again in this position. And on your next inhale, go back to centre, swap those legs over, exhale, let your legs fall to the right hand side, gaze to the left, shoulders down on the mat. Nice deep breaths here. And when you're ready, come back to centre and we'll just go into Shavasana. So you want your palms facing upwards, space between your head and neck. Legs can be bent with knees coming in together or straight, and just relax. Focus on nice deep breaths in and out through your nose.